Everyone, it's Mike Swigunski here. I'm the founder of Global Career and the best-selling author of Global Career, How to Work Anywhere and Travel Forever. Today I've got a really interesting video for you, and I'm going to discuss the 3 fastest ways to become a digital nomad. I'm going to talk about some of the pros and cons of each of these ways because the digital nomad lifestyle isn't for everyone, and I want to highlight some of the best ways to get started and see if it's a good fit for you. 2020 is going to be a very interesting year for digital nomads, so I'll touch on that briefly, but let's go ahead and dig into the 3 fastest ways to become a digital nomad. Now, 2020 is going to be a very interesting year for digital nomads, and I think this is still a great time to lay the foundation to becoming a digital nomad, taking the right steps to really make sure that when borders and travel gets back to normal, you'll have the foundation already in place to go ahead and start traveling to your digital nomad dream destination. Now, the 3rd fastest way to becoming a digital nomad is through entrepreneurship. And there's a lot of pros and cons to entrepreneurship. And the biggest hurdle for a lot of people is to get over the financial hurdle. So you do need some sort of startup capital, and that's going to vary depending on what type of business you want to start. Now let's go ahead and break down the pros and the cons. Starting with the pros, with entrepreneurship you have a huge high earning potential, meaning the sky is pretty much the limit depending on what type of business you're getting started. Meaning your earning potential isn't going to be capped. A lot of times a remote job or freelancing will have more of a cap. Usually with a remote job, you're not going to be able to earn more than 10% of an increase in your salary year over year. Freelancing, again, has a little bit more increase in potential, but entrepreneurship probably has the highest. The second pro is you can make your own schedule, you can hire replacements, you can kind of outsource yourself after you've built up some traction. So once you're starting off, you're probably going to be doing a lot of the skill sets yourself, but after a while, you'll be able to outsource that and really build the business. And then the third thing on the list, some businesses actually don't require that much startup capital. A lot of online businesses, you can get started for a few $1,000s, but again, you're gonna need to already have some skill sets to do that. So if you don't have any skills or capital, entrepreneurship might not be the right fit for you. But if you do, then entrepreneurship can be a great option for you. Now, flipping over to the con side, there is a lot more risk involved with entrepreneurship. That's because you're putting up your own capital. You're kind of the only one in the game unless you have a partnership or something. But again, you do have all the risk, but you also have all the reward as well. And the next thing on the list, it can take a lot of time to recoup your initial investment. A lot of startups and a lot of online businesses can take years to really recoup those initial earnings. Make sure that you have a good runway before you get started with your business. And the last thing on the list is, again, you're going to require multiple skills and responsibilities required. So you're going to need to have some sort of skill set and plan to really build your business from the beginning. Especially if you're going to be bootstrapping your business, you're going to need some sort of skills. And one of the great things about entrepreneurship is there's not just one clear-cut option. You can bootstrap your business, you can try to raise venture capital, or you can actually acquire profitable online businesses. And I'll leave some details in the description below about how you can get started about acquiring a profitable online business. And that's probably one of the fastest ways to actually get started with a successful entrepreneurship venture is by buying an online business that already has 2 or 3 years of profit and is trending upwards for a really good acquisition. Those were the top 3 fastest ways to become a digital nomad. And I really appreciate you staying this far. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button and also consider liking this video and let me know which option sounds best to you. Leave a comment below and I'll go ahead and respond back to everyone. Take care and have a wonderful day.